I heard an interview recently with Chanté Moore, and she mentioned about J.Lo had the song that you did for her that J.Lo took it to. And I'm like, what, Rodney? What happened?
It's two sides of every story. The Bible says it's two sides of every story. But we laugh about that now.
Well,
We laugh
it
about
just
that
came
now.
out recently, and I saw it.
I was really mad at Rodney Jerkins. That hurt. That hurt. I went in and recorded the song with Rodney. I should have been able to read The Water while we were there. And he was like, don't have me had his song and it not be the first single. And I was like I control that. And Lil kept saying, Jimmy and Terry, we do not have the first single. We kept going back in the studio. It took us like 3 or 4 months to get Chanté's Got a Man. And so Chanté's Got a Man unanimously from everybody that heard it was like, Chanté's Got a Man first, then If I Gave Love. I'm not an up-tempo girl. So they're like, go with what people know and then hit them with the 1-2. That was my 2. By the time I got to the 2, Jennifer Lopez was out with her 1, which was mine. I just could have just.
So what do? You call Rodney and cuss him out?
He didn't answer the phone. I did see him out quite a bit. Now, he has actually come to me a couple of times and said, I'm so sorry. I was in my ego, in my own thing right then. And I was doing what I was thinking what was right to do.
Yeah, well, she says that we gave her song to J.Lo. It wasn't that we gave her song to J.Lo, it's that there was a similarity in the hook lyrically and I think what happened was the record company didn't make a deal for the song. So we did it, or maybe they did, They made it, maybe they did do a deal for the song. If I can remember, it's hard for me to remember. That was early in my career. When Louis Silas was the one who hired me for that. Yeah, but I joke about it now because I'm like, can you imagine like how many Babyface songs that we listened to that we were like, wow, that song sounds like so-and-so.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you listen to the Roses Are Red, and you can listen to the Boys, Dial My Heart. So you can, but their songs in the 80s all sounded very similar.
Yeah, but I think it was the competitive thing, and then the J.Lo thing blew up like really big.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, Tommy was trying to get revenge on Mariah, so he put a lot of money in pushing J.Lo, and so made sure it was a hit. And I think MCA didn't had too many artists that they couldn't invest as much in Chanté. So I would think if the label that pushed it, they spent a lot on J.Lo and they made their money on that. But if they were both on different labels, you probably should, it could have seen. But it was just interesting to hear. Okay.
You know what I mean? So or Deja Vu for Beyonce in 2006 sounding like 1996 Don't Want to Be Played. Those are two different worlds.
Yeah.
And I would do that purposely. Like everybody close to me knows, like I would go into like these deep moments where it's like, okay, I got to reinvent myself. Right. Because there was periods where it was like, okay, The Boy's Mind.
I think it's time we got this straight. We said it's all face to face. There is no way you could mistake. For your man, you will say. See, I know that you may be just a bit jealous of me, but you're blind if you can't see that is love is all in me. See, I tried to hesitate. I didn't want to tell you, told me. You said without me, you couldn't make. I could have dated that shame. But maybe you misunderstood, 'cause I can't see how we could wanna change something that's so good. So my love is all that's
J.Lo, If You Had My Love. Whitney Houston Is Not Right, But It's Okay. Destiny Child, Say My Name, and He Wasn't Man Enough by Toni Braxton. All of those songs were in a similar sonic spectrum.
Yeah.
Right? And then it was like, okay, I can't do that no more. I can't do it no more. I got to go somewhere else. So then it was like, okay, I got to challenge myself to go somewhere else where people wanted me to stay there, by the way, right? The industry.
Yeah.
The A&Rs, they want you to stay right there because that's radio. So whatever's working, they just want you to stay there. But me personally, for me, I was like, nah, I want to have longevity. I want to be someone who can do this for 30, 40 years and touch decades and decades of music. But if I stay in one particular side, it'll be over before it gets started.
Yeah.
I just knew that. And I knew that because I would study the greats before me, and I would see it like, now things are moving on and they're still doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Now you can't do that. So my thing was to always challenge myself every 3 to 5 years. I want to challenge myself, see if I can do something different.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of Halftime Chat. Please remember to subscribe, share, and comment. But most importantly, why don't you become a member of Halftime Chat? We've got amazing videos, amazing perks, and being able to support the channel. But anyway, thanks for watching. Take care.
I never participated in that category.
And somewhere in between
us, or even loving us, on which I didn't miss you with.
What was it like growing up?
She's still making an impact on 4 houses down.
I have a couple of pieces.
trying to get this one and that one.
That works for you, but just for me,
No, okay.
They don't understand what those boys do in the
Play it.
These guys, they all work together.
I mean, I love all different genres.